Good morning, guys. We are doing a Pilates class which is very, very good for anyone that likes swimming or surfing. So lots of time in the water. That means we'll be focusing on inner thighs, our arms, our core predominantly. So when you are ready, come to lie down for a moment and just sway the legs from side to side, finding just a little bit of space into the lower back. Loosening everything up. And then come and find your Pilates breath, which is an inhale through the nose and an exhale through the mouth. Good, and then from there now, just slowly pop your circle into the hands and from the hands in between the thighs. Then bring your feet together to touch, so you have a diamond shape here. Let your head rest down. Squeeze the lower back down and then really squeeze into the circle and release. Squeeze into the circle and release. In your own pace. Your arms can be wherever you like. And go a little bit slower. Try and break the circle instead rather than going really fast. Honestly, I think Pilates and swimming are the two exercises or the two kind of workouts really that work the inner thighs. I always get incredibly sore whenever I go swimming into the inner thighs. And I notice that with my students as well when I teach privates or group classes. The people that swim and surf a lot are really good on the yellow spring, doing the splits on the reformer, etc. So we'll take about 5 more really big squeezes, working those lower abdomen together with the inner thighs. Your inner thighs are quite whiny, so by now you're like, woo. And then one more when you're ready, hold it there. A little bit of a squeeze, interlace the fingers. We'll go for some ab curls. So coming up and down. Feet are still together to touch. You have that diamond shape. Reaching, lifting. And no pulling on the neck naturally. 7 more. 6, 5, squeeze the lower back down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Staying up into the ab curl, little pulses into the squeeze. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold the squeeze, little pulses to the ab curl. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab the circle for a moment and again, sway your legs from side to side. That should feel good. Big breath in and a big breath out. So those inner thighs are often really working with that lower abdomen, deeper transverse abdomen, which is a delight, I'll tell you. So we bring the circle back into that same position in between the thighs, but legs come up. So you have sort of a V shape here to start with. Reach the hands up as well. You'll go and come up into your ab curl, hands besides the hips. And to be able to do that, you have to move those legs out of the way, right? So we squeeze those legs together as you come up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Again, grab that circle, sway the legs from side to side. The circle into your hands now and the legs come straight forward. Reach the hands up and then reach the hands forward as you come to sit up. Work those abs. Once you're upright, take the circle in, squeeze it, use your shoulders, your chest, and then take it to one side as you slowly come back down, reach the circle up. You come up straight, take the circle into the chest, squeeze, and then reach it to one side again and come down nice and slowly, working the obliques. Again. Keep alternating sides naturally. Come down through one side every time, but up through center. exhales really take you up as well as down. Let's take our last one. Please make sure you've done one on either side equally. Otherwise, finish that last one. Now, taking another round of breath here. In and out. Pop the circle to the side, and for now, coming back onto your back. You hug the knees into your chest. Time for a little cuddle. Good. From here on out, we slowly bring our arms overhead. Good. And the legs come into a nice tabletop or straight forward. And then swim the arms all the way in. Give yourself a little cuddle, and then swim the arms all the way out. Legs come forward, and in, hug, and out, extend, in, hug, out. So the shoulders get that nice little lubrication. Maybe your head stays off the floor for the last 5. 4, lower back squeezes down. 3, 2, last one. And relax. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Taking the abs here again, working them as we'll come up to a seat. And then flip yourself around. So we are in a tabletop. Okay, the circle comes in between your breastbone here. Let me take my sweater off. I'm pretty warm now. So in between the breastbone, down to the floor, and we'll take wide arm push-ups first. So hands nice and wide. Feel free to come into a full plank because the circle will catch you for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly take the knees down, pop the circle to the side, come all the way to lie onto your stomach. Big breath in here, big breath out. Taking the hands to the side of your head here, and the legs stay down onto the floor. Squeeze the shoulder scapula together as you lift and sort of swim up, and then slowly come down. Lift, squeeze, slowly come down. So can you sort of kiss those shoulder scapula together every time you come up? Lift, squeeze, lift, squeeze. Last 5. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Press all the way back. Grab that circle again and bring that back into your breastbone. You can go, either if your circle is really quite supportive, come back to full plank. This one is a little bit more challenging, so walk to your modified plank if you need to. Tricep push up. So elbows come in and press up. 9 more. 8. 7. Long neck. 6. Belly in. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Circle to the side and come to lie back down. Good. Arms come beside you, legs come beside you as well. Simply come up into a full back bend. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Work the back muscles. Inhale. Exhale. 6 more. Inhale. Exhale. 5. Squeeze the feet a little bit more together now. 4. 3. 2. 1. Hold. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Press back up. Grab your circle again. Good, obviously lots of upper body work and lots of prone works onto our stomach. Pop that circle back in between the breastbone. Full modified plank, your choice. Hands wide, wide arm push-ups. There we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Circle down, lie down onto your stomach. Big breath in, big breath out. Arms come beside you, legs stay down for this one. Reach up, hands up. Bring the hand palms facing down. Squeeze the baby pinky fingers together. Squeeze, squeeze. Work your lats, your back, your triceps. Keep looking kind of to the front edge of your mat. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands come down, push up. This one is going to be a little harder because those triceps are already fatigued a little bit. So choose carefully. Circling breastbone. Hands go shoulder width, not the width of the mat. And again, come to a modified or a full plank if you're feeling right. Great, there we go. Elbows in. 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. This last ones, guys. For 3, won't come back. 2, last one. And bring it down. Come to lie back onto your stomach. Breathe. Arms come all the way forward. And of course, we'll take our very classic Pilates exercise where we go swimming. Any shoulder issues, guys, I'll show you the modification first. Your arms in cactus, lift up and you swim. Yeah, otherwise your arms come forward. Let's all get ready into it. Take a big breath in, lift everything and swim. Arms up and down, legs up and down. Keep looking forward, work your entire body. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a moment here to rest. Head down, hands on top of each other, and then take your knees to the edges of the mat as you bring the heels together. So you have kind of a mermaid man tail here. Knees are nice and wide. Let your upper body fully relax off of all the work we've just done. And then start to kick the thighs off the floor, so your tail off the floor, up and down, squeeze your glutes, up and down. 10, 9, relax the shoulders as you do this. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring this back and slowly press yourself up to a high plank. Good. Hold your high plank. Your shoulders are over your wrists. Breathe. Lift through the belly and then strong through the legs. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the knees down to the floor. Slowly coming up to your knees to a seat. Good. So obviously if you're doing serving, you would jump onto the board, but we're just working the low impact version right there, where you come up into a low squat and then back down to your board. And then change the legs every round, of course. So we're working both legs evenly. Up, up, down, and down. Work the core together with that. About 10 more seconds. Upper body gets a nice moment of rest. Last round, please make sure you've done it equally On both sides, hold your squat pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, sit down, 1, lie down. So you're back onto your back here, legs coming to a tabletop. Head is down to begin with. Some single leg extensions, hands can be wherever you like them to be. So knees stay over the hip bones, lower back squeezes down, one leg comes forward, and then the other leg. Good, now really long legs, point the toes, and every time return knee over hip rather than knee towards the belly. And if you're feeling for a little bit more today, bring yourself into an ab curl as you continue to do the same thing, belly down. Last 6 on each side. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Coming onto your forearms. And don't kind of sit like you're sitting on the beach. Really kind of press out of your shoulders. Press out of your lats. Get really strong here. You bring those legs back into a tabletop. And slowly, from side, up, high, to side. So you can bend them when you go to the side. Up, and bend. Work those obliques. Keep pressing very strong upwards out of the chest. And your shoulders should be quite light as we're not rocking from side to side. Maybe now you keep your legs straight as you move side, up, to side. 10 more. 9. Squeeze and hollow the belly in. 8. 7. 6. 5, relaxing the hands, no pressing into the floor. 4, 3, lift and lower. 2, and 1. Good, give yourself a little cuddle as you come to lie back down. Same thing here to start with the legs coming into tabletop, head is down. We'll take some double leg kind of extensions, but we bring them down to the floor like your typical toe tap. But now we're taking heel touch, double. So the closer you go towards your glutes, the easier it gets. The further you go away, the harder it gets. Let your head rest down for the first few again. Squeeze the lower back into the floor, touch, and lift. And if you can't get to the floor all the way, that's totally fine. As long as you're feeling your abs work. And again, don't draw those knees to your belly, keep them over your hip bones. 1 to a little more, come up into your ab curl, have a look what's happening. Good, squeeze that belly down. Last 6. And 5, squeeze the abs. 4, belly down, like something's lying on top. 3, 2, and 1. Big breath in. And a big breath out. Good, we come again, last time to those forearms here. So pushing nice and strong out of the forearms, but this time the left forearm will take entirely all the weight and the left hand reaches up. Away from the hands, reach the legs to the opposite side, so they both go diagonally over the mat, and then from there on out, straighten out the legs, the arm. Lift and lower for 10. Make that knee to elbow if you need to modify. And 9, lift and lower all the way to the floor now. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Nice and strong out of the left shoulder. Only 2 more. Only 1 more. And then come onto the hands as we do a few tricep dips in between. Hands, fingers facing towards the heels. Bottom can stay down. but otherwise come up with me straight away. 10, 9, elbows straight behind you. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10 pulses. 10, 3, 2, 1. Come back onto your forearms. Good. All the weight comes into the right forearm. And the legs come to the right side straight. Left arm reaches up towards the left side. When you're ready, hollow the belly in. Lift and lower for 10, 9, 8. Stay on the soft part of your bottom. 7, not on the hip bone. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come to lie down. Give yourself a little cuddle. Knees into your chest. Big breath in. Big breath out. Good. Legs straight up to the ceiling here. Reach the arms up as well. We'll come into our hundreds because we're working our lats a little bit from the pumping of the hands as well as kind of that swimming movement. So we'll take different variations here. Keep the legs up to begin with. Inhale, stay, exhale, come up. So lift off those shoulders, pump the hands. 10, 9, 8. Reach the hands forward. 7, 6, 4, 3, 2. We have 2 more rounds, so stay up. Reach those legs forward. Maybe come up a little higher. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Belly in, and 5, 4. You're as high as you can. 3, 2. Last 10 here. Keep the arms long, legs. Swim them actually. Let's do that. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come and lie down. Big breath in. And big breath out. Good. Slowly legs come forward, hands come up. Roll yourself all the way up. Come back onto your knees. Good. So you're onto your knees and your hands kind of come from one side of the mat. Your hips sit back. I want you to jump kind of from a push-up to the other side of the mat. Lift and fly. Side to side. Wide arm push-up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay onto the knees. Shift your hips back. Long spine going forward. So we're not quite sitting down. Chin forward. Hands besides the hips. Hand palms facing back. Reach it back behind you like you're paddling through the water. Push, lower, push, lower belly in. 10 more. 9, powerful. 8, as high as you can. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, little pulses coming up after this one. Up, high, 10, 9, 8, 7, higher, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight away back. Swim side to side, push up. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time, come back into that seat, hip shift back, arms beside you, shoulders open, reach the arms behind you, and then really flex through the fingers, and then flip your hand palms from the ceiling to the floor. My elbow is coming with me from side to side. And then as quickly as you can, 10, 9, 8, rotate from the shoulder, and breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down, tabletop here. Bring the elbows straight back to your knees, down and up. Now, notice if your hips are coming back with you. You don't feel a thing. So keep those hips as far up as you can. Just bend those elbows halfway down, 3/4 down. Whatever you can manage. We have 6 more. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10 pulses again. That 3/4 halfway down. 10 hips forward. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High plank. Shoulders over the wrist. See if you can move your hands forward, forward, back, back. And again, keep changing the first hand. Moving forward. Ten more seconds. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and hold at your widest angle. 10, 9, belly in. 8, hips low. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down, lie down. Good. One more time. We swim like we did on the floor. So arms are overhead, legs come forward. If you can, head off the floor. Swim those arms forward, hug, around, long, forward, hug, around, long. So shoulders are working, moving and lubricating, and of course the abs and the legs. Adding a little swim. You go over and long, swim, swim, and hug it in. Over and long, swim, swim. Adding the arms as well. Over and long, swim, swim. Last 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hug, 1. Good. Last exercise, legs up to the sky, head stays down. Little bum lifts to work the lower abs. Last but not least. Now point the toes or flex the toes, super straight legs, tiny little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Legs forward. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, come up and fold. Coming up and widening the legs. And pop yourself nice and long forward, and with a straight spine, walk the hands forward and lengthen forward. So the moment you start to go and aim for the floor, you lose that inner thigh stretch, the inner groin stretch. That's what I want you to feel. So lead with the heart and flex these toes a little. Three more, last breath. And again, your spine needs to be super long here. One more breath. And then slowly pop yourself up. Come onto hands and knees. Inhale, right hand reaches up. Exhale, thread that underneath the left shoulder as you rest down for 2 breaths. Maybe left hand behind you if you're going full yoga with me. One more breath in. One more breath out. Hand down, right hand up, inhale. And right hand down. Left hand up, inhale. Thread underneath, exhale. Stay for 2 breaths. Right hand down, left hand up, inhale. And slowly bring this down. Keep the knees and the hips stacking, walk the hands forward for your heart melting. So really nice chest and shoulder opening. 3 breaths here. Walking the hands back onto the lower back, a little camel here, push the hips forward, reach the heart up. Nice, slowly hands come down so you can pop onto your feet, hang upside down, interlace the fingers behind you for a nice shoulder opening and take a fold, bend the knees to protect the back of the legs there, please. Hands down, head down, shape yourself to loosen, to soften. And lastly, slowly come to sit back down. So we're onto the knees. Lots of triceps, so let's finish with the tricep stretch. Right hand reaches up, pull the elbow back, ribs in, chin up as you sit tall. You can absolutely sit all the way up as well if that's just better. Changing sides, left hand up, pull the arm back, ribs in, chin up. 2 breaths again. Good, letting go and just sway it out side to side. Let the legs be relaxed here. Let the obliques get a little rinse. The arms just shaking it out. 1 more to each side. And then you are done. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope to see you back here soon. Let me know what you want to see more of, please.